At youtube.com/Dagnel, we say get money now for your piling debt to Tom Nook.
youtube.com/Dagnel? Cash now?
It's your bells, use it when you need it.
Dagnel is right. It's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I need it now. It's my money and I need it now.
If your debt to Tom Nook is becoming too much to bear, then I'm here to help. I've tested bug hunting, fishing, and deep-sea diving at various times of the year to determine what is the best way to make money in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I want to help you with loan payments, infrastructure, decorating, and more. Contact me at twitch.tv/Dagnel and speak to one of our money-making specialists. You'll get a no-cost appraisal and have all of your questions answered. It's free and there's no obligation.
It's my money and I need it now. It's your bells, use it when you need it.
Go to youtube.com/Dagnel for more information today. That's www.youtube.com/Dagnel for more information today.
The amount of money that you make through fishing, bug catching, and diving depends on a lot of factors. Most important is the time of year and time of day that you do these activities. Different creatures are available at different times, so I calculated 8 different times of the year to determine what the best critters to catch at these times are. These times are 12 p.m. noon and 12 a.m. midnight during the months of January, April, July, and October. That way I can determine what the best method of making money is for all 4 seasons and for both day and night. The other factor that plays a big role is luck, but that's not so easy to calculate. What I did was I determined the average price of every critter available at the times that I mentioned previously. For example, at 12 p.m. in January, there are 23 different fish available. Those 23 fish averaged 2,277 bells per fish. I then saw how many fish I could catch in an hour on my stream and came up with 107. By multiplying these two numbers together, you should reasonably expect about 243,639 bells per hour on average. Of course, this is just an average. You very well may end up making more or less, so the math isn't perfect, but it'll do for our purposes. So that's how I came up with the numbers in this video, so how do they stack up against each other? First, we'll start with fishing. I previously mentioned that I was able to catch 107 fish in 1 hour, but I should clarify that I did that without the use of fish bait. I feel like it's more generous to people who don't have copious amounts of fish bait to just run around my island and catch fish naturally, and also because there's no bait of any kind for bugs or for sea creatures. So, as you're reading this, keep that in mind. Fishing is something that you're better off doing during the nighttime versus the daytime. The reason behind the higher profits at midnight over noon is because those are the times that rare and expensive fish such as the barrel eye, great white shark, and the dorado come out, among other fish as well. It's most profitable during the summer months, which will be a common finding for both bugs and sea creatures as well. Speaking of bugs, bug catching is not a super lucrative activity to do in the dead of winter, but where it really shines is during the warmer months. It's also worth mentioning that I didn't run this test on a Nook Miles island, as the spawn rates for bugs are different on those than they are on your native island. So these numbers are for the main island only. The worst time of year to make money with bugs is in the afternoon hours of the fall season, netting you only about 75,279 bugs per hour. But the really rare palm tree beetles come out in the warm summer night, making it one of the best money-making methods during those times at 386,665 bells per hour. This was also done under the assumption that you'll catch about 115 bugs per hour, which I tested just by running around my island catching any bug that I see. I was, however, able to catch the most creatures per hour, not by fishing or by bug catching, but by deep sea diving. Easily the most well-rounded money-making method is deep sea diving. I can catch 136 deep sea creatures per hour, making it the fastest way of making money during several different times of the year. Another benefit to diving is the fact that you don't have to worry about tools breaking at all, unlike fishing and bug catching. So, pound for pound, deep sea diving might be the best way of making money overall in this game. It's not as profitable as fishing during the nighttime, but definitely the best for people who play more in the mornings and afternoons. And even if you do prefer to dive, you'll never be making less than 313,000 bells per hour, which is definitely why I think it's the most consistent method of making money. With all the totals added up now, let's compare the three collectibles together to see what the results of this experiment are. Here's a list of all the times that I tested in the video with the expected bells per hour next to it. If you're in the southern hemisphere, then keep in mind that you should flip January and July and April and October. Pause the video here and match up the time that you play to the times that I tested to see what the best collectible to make bells in Animal Crossing New Horizons is for you. Once again, these numbers are only an estimate. It doesn't take into account tools breaking, taking trips to Nook to sell because your inventory is full, Nook Miles Islands, and other details as well. It's a rough but accurate average of how much you should expect to make, but of course you should catch whatever creatures you enjoy hunting the most. But that's it for now. It's a bit of a shorter video by my standards, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did enjoy, then come follow me on Twitch where I play a lot of Animal Crossing and other Nintendo games as well. Follow or join all the other social medias that you see in the description as well, and leave video ideas in the comments. This video was inspired by Arrow Girl's suggestion in my Discord, so thanks to them. But thank you as always, hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.